As we all know that education is a cornerstone of national rejuvenation and social progress. A country which wants to be strong must first strengthen their education. So today, let me walk into the class and experience the difference about education among China and other countries.
Hello everyone, welcome to the class of discrete mathematics. I hope you guys will learn something new today in this lesson. So, are you ready to start?
Yes.
Okay. Today we are going to discuss about discrete mathematics and its applications in computer science. Now,
See.
set theory, you can tell me that no, basic of set theory is not, basic of discrete is not set theory. You can tell me this thing.
Oh, yeah.
So you can say that you're wrong.
Oh, I didn't get it. No. Right? Teacher,
Yeah.
I think you are wrong here. I have a question.
What question?
I think set theory is not a part of discrete mathematics. It's from another division.
Okay, I think you didn't get my meaning. It's very important to have the knowledge of set theory when you are talking about the discrete mathematics in computer science, because
Yes, I got it. Thank you.
if anybody else have a question, you can ask me.
Teacher, it's a little difficult to understand. Can you show us it again?
So I can explain this again. From these two sets, explain many times, but you don't need to put your heads down. You should keep asking me. It's not good to be silent. You should ask questions.
Teacher, I just want to review it.
It's good to review again and again, but if you keep writing, I can't understand that whether you are listening to my class or not. So you should focus on my actions. You should focus at me. Don't keep writing all the time.
Okay, I will pay attention to it. Thank you, teacher.
Okay, I think that's enough for today, and we can stop here at this point. You have an assignment at home. When you go home, just think about it. What I have taught in today's class. So for today, the class is over.
Class begin. I will talk about the topic what happened to manners. Do you remember a time when people were little with each other? I feel that much of your work has that something like simple thank you. Be quiet. You are having the classes. The long lost art of saying thank you, like wearing a little pics or making sure your hair is neat, getting into the habit and saying to everyone, class is over. You all need to finish the writing and reading handout before tomorrow morning.
Whoa, it's so much.
Yeah, so much.
Yeah, hello everyone. Today our topic is education. Hello teacher. For you have taught in Chinese for several years, and I think you must have a rough sketch about the education in Chinese. Can you share your opinions about the education among our countries?
Well, that's a good question. Actually, I think the education system in China, they focus more on discipline and creativity. As compared to other countries, their education system is much better, and they provide many good facilities to the students as compared to the other Asian countries. And the one thing which I notice in Chinese students is that they are more disciplined and they pay more attention to the teacher. They have more respect for the teacher. So I think that is one very good aspect of education in China.
So teacher, how do you think the differences between China and your country?
I think the first main difference between China and other countries is the difference of the culture. There's a big difference of the culture between both the other countries of Asia and China. That matters a lot. That matters on individual life of every person because we are bound to follow a specific culture.
Once you reach at a certain stage or a certain age, you have to take the responsibility and do all of those things by yourself. But here I see like the students or the Chinese students, they are more obedient to the parents. They listen to their instruction because whatever the parent tells them,
They have to be so much serious on their education.
Yeah.
You have to study well.
In my country's culture about student and teacher, we are more friendly teacher and students. Sometimes it's different. If you ask the teacher give you answer the friendly. In China, the teacher and student, they have a gap. They have a distance between them. Okay? Which I have noticed, and this should not be.
I feel really easy when I ask something to my teacher. I don't feel shy or I don't feel uneasy, So that actually helps me to understand what I'm trying to understand from my teacher.
And I think this situation will change someday. And I think everything is a process. China's education will be better and better.
Of course. That's what the education system, but still it's a much better system as compared to other countries.
Yeah. Because it's very strict, you have to attend all the classes.
The case was inspired by the conflict on the rank and the power, as is put forward in the Hofstede's cultural dimensions theory. The power distance is one of the major points to discuss in the case. The hierarchy in big power distance culture is actually unequal. There is potential conflict between those who possess power and those who do not possess it. However, in small big distance culture claims that everyone is equal and the setup of hierarchy is just for convenience. Every country boasts its own strength in the education. We are supposed to not be partial to one side. As we all know, the reason why conflicts happen is greatly attributed to the culture itself. And then, it is the lack of understanding that leads to conflicts. Personally, I think the best way to conciliate the conflict is to respect other countries and try to learn from each other's strengths to offset our own weakness. It isn't an easy thing to conciliate in a short time. Also, there is a long way to go. But meanwhile, we are still looking forward to the future of education in China.
With the introduction of Shenzhen policy, our China is learning from other countries and gradually bridging its own shortcomings.
I believe that in the future, China's education will reach a higher level.